Afternoon, Mark. Paul's talked about spreading the minutes a little bit more evenly. How does that change your approach as a guy who loves to be on the ice? 20 plus minutes a game.
Not a lot. We got a lot of great players on this team, and it comes down to winning games. So whatever Paul thinks is the best chance to win, that's what we do. And obviously getting Doobie in the lineup tonight will be exciting, and it'll be it shows how much talent we have on this team and how deep we are, and we got to use all lines.
We'll go next to Ted Wyman from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Ted.
Hey, Mark, just looking at things from the other side, if you were facing a team that had four centers like your team has right now and was planning to run four lines like that, what would the major challenge be?
You just got to be prepared. Every single line has to be ready to take on a talented line, a lot of talented players in every line. But that's a lot of our league. There's a lot of talented players in this league, and every team you play against, you got to be ready to bring your best every single shift, or it's going to cost you. So nothing really changes in my mind other than play your game and then let that come to you.
We'll go next to Sean Reynolds from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Mark, I know you're saying, in a lot of ways, not much changes, but Paul had talked earlier about how, basically you've been the guy who's drawn the hardest assignment for the team for years now. And you've still been able to do what you've done offensively while doing that. With the depth that you have now, he's talked about the possibility to open you up to getting in against better assignments, or maybe easier assignments. So what kind of opportunities do you think this depth now potentially opens up for you and your line specifically?
It depends on the game. Every game is different. I love the opportunity to play against the team's best, or if a team's trying to shut me down, or whatever that is. I relish that opportunity to, so each game is different. You never know what each game is going to bring, but if I'm playing my best, then if I get their top player, it's going to open up other guys to be open, or if other guys are playing good, it's going to open up me. So that's the positive of having such a great team, having such a deep team that when it's not going for one line, another line's going, and that's how you have success in this league.
We'll go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, Mark, and I know this has been happening for the last couple of games since you and Andrew started playing together, but how much of a benefit is it for you and now the other centers that you're maybe not going to have to take as many weak side face-offs because of those righty-lefty combinations that are through all four lines now? Is that a big deal?
Oh, for sure. You heard Armstrong talk about it with Team Canada the other day. You love having centers play on the wing because it helps for faceoffs. It helps for defensive zone. You have guys that are able to be interchangeable. So with our team, it makes a lot of sense. And you have guys that play center and can play everywhere, and you have that versatility, up and down your lineup. It helps immensely. And for me, especially having a good drawman and Andrew take those weak side faceoffs helps me out a lot. And all over the ice, Andrew's been fantastic, in every aspect of the game. And, it's awesome, getting to play with him. Obviously we have a great relationship, on and off the ice. So, having a guy of his intelligence, his hockey IQ, his work ethic, all that is amazing to play with.
We'll go next to Paul Strelevsky of NHL.com. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, Mark, it's been almost a year since you guys have been talking to reporters, primarily via this Zoom format. So I'm just really curious to find out, you obviously remember what locker room scrums used to look like and feel like. What format do you prefer?
It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. It's there's honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm good with either.
All righty, we'll go final question to Ken Weave from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Mark, just what stood out from the Flames series so far? And what's it like to be playing a team 5 times in your first 12 games?
They're a fun team to play against. They got great guys on the back end. You guys that can move the puck, guys that can shut you down, guys that can skate, everything. They got obviously a lot of skill up front, and they have 4 lines that can make you pay. So And obviously, you know, one of the best goalies in the league in Markstrom. So they're a fun team to play against. They're, you know, it's always good when two good teams are going at it and having a good series. So, you know, we're hoping for another great game tonight, and hopefully we end up on top. And you know, they're a fun team to play against. You know, they're a good team, and you know, those good teams challenge you to be your best. And you know, it's always fun, you know, playing against them.